All right, guys, so the day's wrapping up slowly. We have about 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes left of trading. And mind you, today's been very strong for the bulls. All the indexes are up. And funny enough, the VIX is up almost 8% right now. So we're going to break down the markets in this video. And of course, we're going to break down some stocks. But before we dive into it, guys, do not forget to get up to 17 free stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video. Each of those could be valued up to $2,000. Just use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks, again, each up to $2,000, and you get a free share of C3AI stock, ticker symbol AI, which right now is at about $35-36, and that's exclusive to this channel. And fund your account with at least $1,000, guys. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks, and it gets even better. You heard that right. If you fund your account with at least $5,000, guys, you get a free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock on top of those other stocks, guaranteed, guys. I'm not kidding. This is the best promo right now, so use that link down below. And of course, it helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And now, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So again, crazy green day across the board today. All these stocks are exploding. Well, not all the stocks out there, obviously, but all the indexes right now in the US at least are doing very well. We have the Russell up 0.6, the Nasdaq's up 1.5, the S&P's up 0.8, as the Dow's up 0.5%. And look at this, guys. What do you know? This is what we called out earlier today. If you guys caught my videos, we talked about how on the 5-day chart on both SPY and Triple Q, we had an ascending triangle. And we actually called this out before it played out. And lo and behold, at around 2:30, 2:45, 3 p.m., heading into power hour here on the East Coast, we ended up completely breaking out the leg up. You know, it's right here in front of us, and the ascending triangle now is fully breaking out on SPY, or playing out on SPY and on Triple Q. Let me pull that up and show you guys this. Look, we completely broke out of 358. Now we're trading towards $360 per share. So this is, why we talk about charts, guys, because they actually matter. They actually matter, and paying attention to technicals might not matter if you're a long-term investor, although I'd argue you should use technical analysis for any forms of investing or trading. So it might not matter to you if you're a long-term investor. Maybe it's arguable, but it definitely matters if you're in this for the short term. If you're trading, day trading, swing trading, if you're looking to enter option moves, sell calls here, sell puts, do this, do that. Charts matter, guys. They matter, which is why we talk about them on this channel. And if you guys do like that type of content, make sure to subscribe, because I don't think there's anybody out there doing the chart analysis and really the breakdowns better than me. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But look, those are some quick thoughts on Triple Q and SPY, and the markets are still playing out right now. We have about 25 minutes left of trading, so things could change, but as of now, the bulls are 100% in charge, and a lot of stocks, guys, are just on fire. Let's just talk about some of these names right now. The first one that I want to get into, guys, is Carnival Cruise Line, ticker symbol CCL. Let me show you guys how this one's doing today. Completely breaking out, up over what's it at now? Not 1.5. I read the wrong. It's not 1.5%, guys. Way more than that. I read the wrong line. It is up more like 13.5% now. You guys can see it's at $14.82 per share, and earlier it was over $15 per share, and just last week, guys, about a week ago, it was at $12 per share. So this thing is up over 20% over the past couple of days, which is remarkable. You guys can see here, and if I pull up, let me show you guys the 4-hour chart, you can really get a grasp of how much it's breaking out. And quite frankly, it's a little bit overbought here, at least in my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But look, right now we're at a 4-month high, or not a 4-month high. We're at a high on the 4-hour chart. We're at a multi-month high, way more than 4 months. And you guys can see on the yearly chart, we're at a high, and on the 3-year chart, we're now starting to push levels that we haven't been at in about, a year and a half. So CCL is finally starting. I mean, it's been reversing, but now it's really starting to gain momentum ahead of earnings, which I believe are in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks on the 26th of this month before the market opens. That's when CCL is reporting. And again, it's a little bit overbought, and they're pretty much priced to perfection right now, arguably heading into earnings. So that could be dangerous, but we're not seeing any sign of a pullback at least as of now. And the reason why, I forget why I was looking at this earlier, but I think a lot of upgrades came in this morning. Yeah, JP Morgan upgraded Carnival to overweight from neutral. They adjusted their price target to $16 from $11, and we got an upgrade from B of A. Let me see here. Where the heck did it go? B of A Securities upgrades Carnival to buy from neutral after positive management meetings, and they raised their price target to $20 from, get this, guys, $11. So they pretty much doubled up their price target, and really, guys, that's all it takes in the short term for a stock to make a move. And now it's pretty overbought. Again, like I said, but overall, that's why it's moving. And for me, I'm going to wait for a pullback because in my eyes, we will get a pullback. It's only a matter of when. And if we do get a pullback, whenever we do get it, that's where I'm going to be looking at it on the dip. Hopefully we get some sort of pullback before earnings. Maybe we can get some sort of play there on Carnival Cruise Line. But man, what a day for CCL. And GameStop is doing very well as well today, guys. Look, it's up 6.5%, up to around $24.15. So we're back in the mid-20s like that after reporting earnings last week, and the stock going under momentarily, that is, under $20 per share. You guys can see if I pull the 5-day 5-minute up, we went to 1989. We didn't really hold under 20 for too long there. And you guys can see we've pretty much been making higher lows, higher highs over the past 1, 2, 3 days, and now we're above the moving averages on the 5-day 5-minute. And to me, I don't know about you guys, let me know in the comments, but it looks like we're starting to reverse on the 4-hour chart, or at least hold the uptrend, right? We're putting in a higher low. We did that a couple of days ago. Now we're starting to break back over the 180 and the 50 SMAs. This, in my opinion, looks pretty good. Mid-high 20s is where, it could be getting ready to go to, at least in my opinion. So that's GME. Looks like we are getting a nice pop today. Shopify just keeps on going, guys. Look at this. Shop is now trading at a fresh high on the 4-hour chart. We're at a multi-month high, and it looks like here we're starting to take the highs out from last week and from the past couple of weeks, being about $64-65. Looks like here we have an ascending triangle now forming. You guys probably see that here on the 4-hour chart, higher lows, but at the same time, we're struggling in the mid-60s. So if that plays out, this could see even more upside. Honestly, there could be a lot more upside. And you could also argue we have a cup and handle. Do you guys see that here? Cup, handle, that could end up playing out as well. So this looks like, even though it's up 6.5%, Shopify looks like there could be, it could see more upside, at least in my opinion. Let me see what else is moving here, guys. Airbnb is the ticker here that I want to look at. Airbnb, if you guys didn't know, this is up 6% as well today, doing very well, and it's starting to break out. It's been breaking out of the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. We're above the 180, the 50. We're about to get a golden cross potentially, but you guys can see we're now approaching the mid 120s to 130, which has been resistance for months at this point on Airbnb, and it's right by the top of this channel. If I get this tool out to draw it for you guys, you'll see it. We're at the top of the channel right now that we've been trading in, and it's a downtrending channel, mind you. Over the past couple of months, we've been in this, about 4 months at this point in time. So Airbnb, guys, it's testing the top of the channel right now. Is it going to break? Is it going to get rejected? That's the million-dollar question. So my alert's at 130. I'll put another one at 125, which is a little bit above where we are right now. I'll put it there anyway. Mark is at we're above 125. So keep your eyes on Airbnb. Momentum's definitely starting to build there. Let me see what else. Adobe. Oh my goodness, guys. This company is reporting earnings this week, and they just keep on going up. The stock just keeps on building on top of the gains before earnings, which makes me a little bit nervous. Not going to lie. That makes me very nervous. Not that I'm in the stock or anything like that. I'm not in the stock, but if I was, I'd be nervous right now, especially if it was a trade. Long term, I wouldn't really give a crap. But if it was a trade, and let's say I was up a lot, I'd be nervous because arguably a lot of the good news that could come out of the earnings is already priced in to the stock. I mean, guys, this stock is up from $335 just under a month ago. Now it's at $475. It is up 42% in the past month. It's pretty much priced to perfection at this point in time. No joke. It is. I mean, it is at this point. So I think we need to see a pullback, maybe earnings. I would not be surprised, guys. Not saying for sure this will happen, but I would not be surprised if earnings came out. Even if they were good, I wouldn't be surprised if the stock sold off after earnings. Maybe they're not good enough. Maybe earnings aren't good. Maybe guidance isn't strong, right? There's going to be a reason why the stock falls. In my eyes, I could be wrong. It could go to 550 for all we know after earnings, but I think we need a pullback desperately. I think we desperately need a pullback, and Adobe could potentially show signs of it, maybe into earnings. After that, we'll see. Definitely after earnings, we'll get more price action. But that's Adobe, ticker symbol ADBE. Let's see what else here is moving right now. We have, of course, the big tech names are moving. That's nothing new here, guys. We have, let's see, Meta's moving on the day. We have Apple moving. That's not new. I mean, Meta looks like, what's it up? 2.3%. Looks like it's about to test the highs from last week. So maybe that breaks mid 270s. Maybe it goes 280, 290, right? If that trend continues. We have AMD continuing to rip, guys. It looks like here we hit 132 a couple weeks ago, not even, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Then we pulled back for a little bit, and now we're running right back up, guys. It looks like we're about to test that 130, 132 mark again, which if that breaks, there could be more upside here on AMD. We have NVIDIA moving, of course. BBY is another one worth looking at. Best Buy, not to be confused with triple BY, which of course is Bed Bath & Beyond. Best Buy looks like it's starting to reverse ever so slightly, and it looks like we could be catching it in the early stages of the reversal. You guys can see we had a death cross and we were under the moving averages for months, and now the opposite's actually happening. We're above the moving averages. We're starting to break out. We're about to get a golden cross, and this is a good sign. It's an initial sign that we're starting to reverse. And on the yearly chart, you guys can see, maybe on the 3-year chart, if I pull it up, you guys can see that we are in this channel. Let me actually get rid of that $80 alert and draw this channel out. Maybe not the most beautiful looking channel, but we are trading in that nonetheless, and you guys can see it on the yearly chart. So looks like we're bouncing at the bottom of the channel. Now let's wait and see if we get a full-on breakout here on Best Buy. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are a couple of stocks I wanted to cover, and the overall, some thoughts on the overall market. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe, and do not forget to get up to 17 free stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of the video, up to $2,000 each. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, and you get a free share of C3AI stock, ticker symbol AI, which is valued at $35, $36, and that's actually exclusive to this channel. That's with a $100 deposit. And fund your account with at least $1,000, guys. You get 10 more stocks on top of those 6 stocks, totaling 16 stocks, and fund it with at least $5,000. I know it's a lot, but listen to this. You get another free share of either Google stock or Tesla stock, guaranteed, on top of all those stocks that you already got. So if you want some free money and you want to help out the channel, use that Moomoo link down below, guys. It is greatly appreciated. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys later.